Hey guys, Deb here with Art and Grace. Come on in. I love using wood canvases. And this is a 12-inch. I'm gonna do a 10-inch tonight. I'm gonna do a little bit of resin, but even if you're just painting, seal your wood. You will have such a better experience if you seal your wood. I just use Deco Art multi-purpose sealer. I've used it for a long time, for years, and I love it. So I buy this stuff all the time. This one's almost empty. I do 2 coats of the multi-purpose sealer and just let it dry. I only did that on the outer rim and the inner rim. And then here, I've already put down hem pages. It's gonna be a super simple painting. I'm just taking some of this light Hauser green and some of my dragon teal, kind of mixing them together a little bit. I'm gonna take a little bit of white. We're gonna just get on a background and I'm gonna kind of start putting this around. But I love the texture that you get when you do some mixed media and then the resin. So all that texture from the paper is gonna show through. So just back and forth with your colors until you like the look of it. Like I said, I want some of the words to show. With mixed media, there is no wrong way to do it. I say this every time I do it because it's true. And you can just try it different ways, see what you like, but it's very free and you will get so relaxed while you do it. So there we've got a pretty background. I like the colors. I'm gonna come in here and do kind of a dark wing. And when I say dark, obviously not dark, but just using a lot of brown. I like to paint in layers. So like you see, you know, we're getting a little bit down. Let's let that sit. Let's do the beak. I'll go to a smaller brush for the beak. So there's a little gray beak for now. We'll put some more paint on it in just a second and get a really dark brown. While I've got that on my brush, I'm gonna give another little layer to our bird. Man, the layers is where it's at. So see how we just come back with some dark, come back with some light, and before you know it, you know, it's looking really good. So I'm just making a little round eye. I'm gonna also take a little black brown and give it a little, give that beak a little separation. I'll hold this up where y'all can see. So just a little round eye, give the beak a little separation there. And then when that eye gets a little drier, I will put a little bit more detail. You know, if this was just gonna be a painting, take your small brush and then do this, and you've got more like individual feathers. And I've done this a lot where, you know, you just take your time making some little marks, and then you go back with another color, usually a darker color, and before you know it, you've got all these cute little feathers. So I'm just doing a few to show you because we have to get this show on the road. And it's all of these little details that really end up making your painting come to life. That's really all we're gonna take time to do, because if we don't hurry, we're not gonna have time for the resin class. Okay, we're gonna do super quick on the inside painting. So let's pretend that this is a perfect painting. We're happy with it and we're ready to do our glass and resin. I am a firm believer in doing your homework. I use Art Resin brand. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. So I did my hardener. I'm gonna put my resin and we are gonna stir for 3 minutes. I try to be as exact as I can. Timer, 3 minutes. Use a silicone stick or a craft stick and just stir slow and easy. I'm gonna pour some on and reserve the rest. Art resin is self-leveling, so it will continue to level out. I'm just gonna kind of help get it to all the sides and, you know, quickly. Boy, I hope you guys trust me. I hope that the VIPs, if they are on here, well, I saw some of them, will tell y'all that I promise I'll make it right. Butane torch is what I use to pop the bubbles. Just turn it to the on position, and then I put it on kind of a low flame and just keep it moving. Don't let it sit. And then just pop the bubbles. And while I'm working, you'll see a few bubbles may come up. That's fine because we're gonna pop it again. And then I've already cut some pieces of glass that I think will be pretty here. This came from a vase. I just cut the vase. This was another, like a large vase, and it's mercury glass. And these are just little pieces that I have hand cut out of another vase. Using mercury glass here. I like to have a combination. This will take a little bit of time. I should have known I couldn't make it work in 45-minute time, but I was gonna try. I'll keep working and I will post a picture. Thank you guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.